Brothers and sisters, a new enemy has risen in Bilgewater. The goddess Nagakaboros has shown him to me.
Reveal him to us, truth-bearer.
This Bloodharbor Ripper butchers men in their homes and in the streets. I can sense the fear, the stagnation he brings. We honor the Mother Serpent by restoring motion and driving him out.
Praise the goddess.
Truth-bearer, I wish to fight for you. I am ready.
Are you? If you fight with everything you have, the Mother Serpent may name you worthy. If not, she will take your life.
I surrender to her will.
Unworthy.
He is strong, Priestess. He may live.
Perhaps, if the goddess wills it. Come, our enemy awaits. These streets are full of motion. Nagakaboros smiles upon us.
Why do you embrace these foreigners, Priestess? The Pelangi do not respect the goddess or Buru tradition.
They make their own way. They fight to live. Walk among them, learn from them, maybe even have some fun.
They have many interesting desires.
Sister, I have seen you indulge in their taverns. Do not be ashamed. Next time I will join you. Now let us follow the rhythms of the street. Here, the men inside spoke recently of the killer we seek.
We will wait outside. No need to get Pelangi stink on us.
More for me then.
Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Ruined King. Last episode we got started with defending the Fortune Men, or as Misfortune, against both the Syndicate pirates as well as the Black Mist enemies. In today's episode we are starting off with Illaoi, who has joined our team officially. Her role is of healing, damage, and defense. Illaoi's powerful physique is dwarfed only by her indomitable faith. As the Priestess of the Great Kraken, she uses a huge golden idol to draw power from the spirits of her enemies while restoring and protecting her allies. All who challenge the truth-bearer of Nagakaboros soon discover that Illaoi never battles alone. The god of the Serpent Isles fights by her side. Illaoi's upbringing allows her to read and understand Buru glyphs. Her dungeon ability, Tentacle Slam, damages enemies and it allows Illaoi to initiate battle with a tentacle already active. As Priestess of Nagakaboros, Illaoi can both smite her enemies and restore her allies. Illaoi's faith in her goddess is unshakable. As she fights, she summons tentacles to attack her enemies and enhance her abilities. Using Taunt, Illaoi can force her enemies to face her head-on rather than attacking her allies. Illaoi is essentially the starter tank for your party. She a tank and a healer, basically a cleric, if you're going by Dungeons and Dragons rules.
Pelangi stink. Why must my people be so stubborn?
I am going to change up the audio just a little bit, because I feel like the music is a little too loud, and it's kind of dwarfing a bit of the voice. So I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. So, yeah. Okay. What do we got? Right, character menu. We haven't actually gone over any of the menu stuff, because there is, stuff. So, no, I don't need a tutorial on how to use the menu, as I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. So, with your equipment, you have 5 slots, being your weapon, your armor, ring, neck, and a trinket. And I already have a few things, because back when this game released, I bought the collector's edition, or whatever the hell it was, and we have some additional things, which increases experience and gold. I'm not going to be using this, even though it does give buffs, stamina, which honestly isn't too bad. No, I'm not going to use it. because I'm not a cheater. The Poro Idol also helps out with some additional damage, but I'm not going to use it. I don't need to use it. I'm good enough as is. So yes, we have all the stats. The stats aren't important because this is how we determine what we do. We got attack power, which is how much damage we deal for basic attacks and abilities. Will, which is how much of our mana. I'm pretty sure that's how much our mana is. Are we able to observe what it is? No. Will is how much mana we have. Stamina determines how much health we have. Physical defense decreases damage from physical attacks. Magic defense obviously negates damage from magical damage. Crit damage, critical strikes deal 175% more damage. Everybody starts out with like 5% crit rate. Haste, evade, and lifesteal are at 0 because those are additional things that we need to actually get proper equipment for. Haste being how quickly we can act in battle. Evade is evasion. We kind of went over this in the misfortune fights. And lifesteal. A portion of the damage that you deal will be converted into health. But that, again, is not going to come until later. We also have inventory. We don't need a tutorial. Yeah, there's a few other things here for some later characters. Again, not going to be getting into that. We got for weapons, armor, accessories, potions, meals, treasure. What is this? Oh, right. We also get a potion box. I could probably use those. I'm probably not going to use a lot of them. Ingredients for crafting. That's for later. And quest items. Not really much else. We have the journal, which tells us of various lore tidbits that we collect throughout the game, which we have not gotten any of yet. We'll get to that eventually. And the bestiary. Bestiary is pretty much just every enemy that we fought up until this point. It tells us the details about the enemy, gets to show the model, and what abilities they have. Very, very helpful if you want to have a refresher on some enemies. Even if some enemies you're never going to fight again, like Captain Form, because he is just a tutorial fight. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the menu. You got save, system, bugs, feedback, which is kind of useless nowadays. Okay, enough of the tutorial stuff. Let's talk to people. Seeing the creature of the deep larger than a ship. Only thing that scared me that was the gangplank. Too much Myron's Dark Rum last night. Thanks for battering the gangplank's rule. What about you? Can I have to go around? Okay. Titled Trickster last night I did. You think Fortune's hiring? I'd love to be a soldier of fortune. Rich captains live up high, but they dock down here the waterline with the rest of us.
Little man, tell me, where can I find the Bloodharbor Ripper?
Who's asking?
I am Illaoi, truth-bearer of Nagakaboros, champion of the Buru people.
Sure, lady. And I'm the River King, Tom Kench. Buzz off. I'm trying to relax.
Perhaps a display of strength will change your mind.
Sorry. I try not to get into fights with strange women in bars.
So, you're unworthy, or just afraid?
You see this sword? I've run it through hundreds of men, most bigger than you. So how about you go on home?
I thought you would be stronger.
This is more like it.
Motion is all.
Alright, so Illaoi has mechanics called tentacles. Spawn them by using certain abilities, and we can use certain abilities to manipulate them. Currently we don't have any, so we're going to spawn a few, if any. Right now it's only a 50% chance every time we use Tentacle Smash, so we can't really do a whole lot. Which sucks because literally every ability we have interacts with tentacles, and we don't really have that. So I guess we'll just go for another smack. Still no tentacles. Wonderful. I can't wait to actually get into the game so we can actually, you know, start getting good things. There's a tentacle. Spawn 2! Why did it spawn 2? I don't know. That's not what the ability says it can do. Tentacles. Tentacles also attack enemies. Deals true damage to a random enemy on each of Illaoi's turns. Each at the start of Illaoi's turns. Only Illaoi's turn. So if you have another ally start, it's not going to do anything for them. There we go. Harsh Lessons. Deal some damage and doubles the damage that the tentacles will do to the enemy that you hit. And that way, sometimes, if we're lucky, the tentacles will also just straight up kill an enemy. So If we want, we can just do this. Heal up Illaoi. Heal up by 50 base and an additional, depending on how many tentacles we have. And we'll just let the tentacles finish off the fight. Slap.
I thought you'd be stronger.
And there we go. Good chunk of experience gets us our first actual level up. Never mind that Misfortune was level 9, that's not important. Get a new ability, Healing Mist, which heals all allies for 39 health. That's a really good healing ability once we actually get a proper team going on.
Is that all you have? I was just starting to enjoy myself. The Bloodharbor Ripper. Tell me.
No one I know has actually seen him. Rumor is he stalks the alleys around the Warrens. They say he ain't alive. Not really.
Not alive.
He is skinned like a corpse, cold. And his eyes are empty, like a body pulled up from the sea.
A creature trapped between life and death. An affront to the goddess.
He, has a thing for captains. Find a captain and the Ripper won't be far behind, they say.
Thank you, little man.
Hey, you, want to stay a while? I never drank with a priestess before.
You break too easily.
Yeah, some additional conversations. Alright, so now we got some information after a quick brawl. Now we know what we're doing, where we're going, and who to find. Can I get off of the chair, please? Thank you. Do we have... We can't even see our abilities yet. We have to unlock that. Okay.
We heard commotion.
My new Pelangi friends simply wish to learn Burhu tradition. Let us search the Warrens nearby.
Alright, there we go. Now we got a couple of additional allies on our team. These are temporary allies, indicated by the fact that they don't even have proper character art. Just their 3D models placed it on that spot. That's funny. Let's do a bit of exploring first off. No, I don't need a tutorial on how to use the map. So the map, yeah, pretty simple stuff. There are a few things that we can collect on the map that is viewable, such as a treasure chest over here. Run, please. Such as a couple potions, some additional crafting supplies, and there's a lore tidbit here. The Visionary. I am not going to read lore when we collect it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to bundle them all up together, and then I'm going to read them in like a separate episode. Like every 5 or so episodes, I'm going to gather them all up and read everything that we collected in the past couple episodes. Just so we don't break the flow of the game, so we can actually have, episodes separate of that. Yeah. I think that's something simple. It's kind of similar to what I did for... It's kind of similar to what I did for Arkham Asylum, where I just saved all the bios for one big bonus episode. I'm not going to do a whole episode. I'm going to do something like... similar to what I did for Bayonetta, actually, is a better description. Alright, on to the Warrens. Technically our first dungeon. So-and-so. It's not super dungeon-y. Well, it kind of is. It's a very small dungeon. Beginner's dungeon. Okay, you did not get to do that. That's not fair. I attacked you first. Yes, I'm aware of debuffs. What do we have? Bleed? No, on Illaoi, please. Can I go on to Illaoi? Thank you. Yeah. What do you got, sir? You got Cleanse. Well, okay, that's not too bad. Jab. Is that all you have? It is. You have Reduce all damage, Defend, Jab, Cleanse, Balance. Let's go and punch him. Ooh, a crit. Nice. Ow. And what do you have? You have the same thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and punch. There we go. Illaoi doesn't even have a taunt. Why did the tutorial talk about taunt? She doesn't even have that yet. Nobody's actually taunting, so... This game has some interesting things here and there. I'm gonna kill myself because this is getting ridiculous. Do we have enough? No, I'm gonna smash. Shut up. I'm not too concerned with these guys. They're not a concern. They're not permanent allies, so we don't need to worry about them. Harsh lesson. Okay, kind of pseudo-taunting, I guess. Or we can just jab. Yeah, jabbing. Don't need to worry about spending mana or anything. These guys don't even get experience as far as I'm aware. No, they did not. But we are getting a good chunk of experience. So yeah, about dungeon abilities, if we use them to initiate combat, some characters will have special benefits on start of combat. Illaoi, if you manage to successfully hit somebody with tentacle smash in the overworld, that will spawn a tentacle for you at the start of battle. And will also deal damage to them. A small bit of damage. Very small amount of damage, but damage nonetheless. As for why it's spawning 2, when it very clearly did not say that it needs to spawn 2, or that it does spawn 2, I don't know. At least I don't think the ability describes. What does it say? 50% chance to summon 1 tentacles. So why is it summoning more than 1? Is my question. I don't know. I don't really want to question it too much because honestly I don't really care all that much. But it's still strange. You know, very, very strange. I would like an answer, but I don't think I'm ever going to get it. And with that, we just used... Oh, we have to use Overcharge to get the bonus. Right. Okay. Level up. What do we get? We got ability upgrade. Now we can actually access the ability menu. Wonderful. No, I don't need a tutorial. Okay, so every couple levels you'll be getting an upgrade ability, an ability upgrade token. You can use these abilities to expend basically a talent point into each and every ability you have, even your passive and your instant abilities. Spawns a tentacle every 3 turns. Oh, okay, so that might be it. These talents have specific benefits to them. You can build your characters in certain ways to either be more tanky, be more damaging output, be more supportive. You can really customize your characters to be anything you want. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, actually, because that is actually going to be very, very helpful for us. We need more things to unlock so we can actually get them later. Ooh, Ring of Resolve, Weighted Brass Idol. That's an epic already? Alright. I feel like we're not supposed to have that yet, but I'm not complaining. Already an epic. Wow. And it's got an enhancement. Okay. Not bad. Not bad for, like, the first chest. Visionary Part 2. We'll get to reading that later. I'm going to have some lore episodes. It's going to be a Let's Talk, essentially, but without the big talks. Just talking about lore. What else do we have? Oh, hey, yeah, boon. Shrine of Healing. So every now and then we come across these little things, these podiums here that will give you boon bonuses. It reeks of filth and salt water. Well, what do you expect, Illaoi? Yeah, but smack. We get boon bonuses. This will affect the next few fights, which will give us an additional bonus if we land in the shrine spot. Yeah. Yeah, fighters in the inside party inside the region will receive the buff. However... Oh, okay, never mind. It doesn't affect enemies. Yeah, boon effects don't affect enemies. However, there are certain things that do affect enemies. I don't know which ones specifically do, but I'm not gonna wait around and, you know, worry about which one's which. I probably should have gotten her into the healing zone, but whatever. Are you gonna get into the healing zone or you're not? Crit? No. What good are you?
I've been waiting.
Yeah, you don't benefit from that, do you? No. No, you don't. Thankfully, these guys don't deal much damage. Well, except to her, because apparently she has less damage. Or less health. Lord. Really wish I had taunt, but apparently we don't get that yet. Even though that's like one of the main mechanics Illaoi should have to start with. Whatever. It's no big deal. I just need to get it faster, I guess. Need to heal her up. I'm not going to waste potions on her because she's not a permanent member of our team. I mean, we did just get some potions, and I do have a good chunk of potions anyway. How much health do you even have? Hey, yeah, I really don't. Why do you have so much? No, that's not even that little health. Yeah, why not? Just so that you don't die. Wait. Okay, that might have been a waste, actually. I don't know how many more fights we're going to get into, but... you never know. There's a few more. Or you.
They will know me.
The music is fantastic in this game, by the way. I'm just going to say that. All right. Who does the bleeds? Who does the bleeds? Does everybody do the bleeds? No, just the Warren Squatters. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take you out first things first. And smack. A stun would be fantastic. Stop targeting her! Why is everybody targeting her? Stop it! I'm serious, why? She's like the main target for everybody. Lordy. Yes, I know it's probably the AI thinking, oh, less health. Go for that person, but it's not. It's really not. Oh, yes.
You should be.
No, I'm annoyed. Annoying is more the term I would use to describe you people. Go. Bap, bap. There we go. Yeah, let's do it like that. Again, not concerned with their health or their well-being, which I know sounds bad, but again, I don't really care. Smack! There we go. Can't wait for those tentacles to be so much better later on, good lord. Okay. Did we get a bonus? Yes, we did. Did we get a level up? No, we don't. Just barely. We're going to get another level up soon, however, because there's another guy just around the corner here. Oh, also, when you see a little chain above their icons in the dungeon, that means they will both appear in the battle as a multi-wave battle. Oh, you missed! You fool! Is it multi-wave? Yes, that's what it's called. Multi-waves happen when there's 2 or more enemies close near the person starting. Stop hitting her! Am I actually going to have to just straight up use abilities? I shouldn't have to, but apparently these guys are really weak. Crit. Yes!
To the drink.
There's the crit. Okay, you. I don't know, I'm just not using defend. It's also probably a thing. That is that is the visual effect for an ability that another character has later on. I just realized. Oh, that good damage. The good damage. Oh, stun deals additional damage, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it does. Okay, you. You is just... You're very, very, very not good. Don't hit her! Okay. No, you're applying bleed. That's what's taking up all her health. Ah, she's fine. Don't worry about her. I don't want to... Why am I bothered with wasting mana? These aren't permanent characters. I'm more concerned about getting health is the main issue. Yeah, let's do it like that. Stop. Stop.
You'll make good practice.
Kill you up. Also, be careful on who you're actually selecting in battle, because sometimes the abilities, or sometimes the targeter likes to not exactly hit the person you're wanting to select. So, just a little heads up. Tentacles, please hit. Yes, thank you. Let's go ahead and smack attack. And let's beat the guy down. She deals 1 more damage than the other guy. 1 more damage. Also, that was 18 damage. Wait, no, he also should be doing 18 damage. Why is it labeling as 17? Oh, well. Level up! Do we get something useful? No, we just get an upgrade point. Okay, well, that is useful. What do we got? What should we upgrade is the question. 6 to 5 is nice. Oh, by the way, only 1 slot. So if you swap over, you can't have 2 of the same spot. Reduce mana cost would be nice, because that's our main source of damage. I'm gonna do this. We need to get our tentacle game up. Stop. It's not like that. That's an epic too. Why am I getting epic so early? Is that really gonna lower my damage? Buffs up the defense. That's good. Rotting wood and bile fills your nose. I feel like that would be normal for everywhere in this city, to be perfectly honest. Alright, that's everything in this area. Are we close to our objective? We are. Should we save that for the next episode? I think we should, because it's literally right up ahead. So, I'm going to cut the episode off here. I don't know how long I'm going to be making these episodes. They may be longer than the usual because it's an RPG, but we'll see. Next time on Ruined King, we're going to be confronting the Bloodharbor Ripper, hopefully, and hopefully getting out scot-free with no real problem. Maybe, maybe not. See you guys then.